Alright, what is the shadows? We are back. We are back once more. We arise, we shine, we thrive. All that good stuff. As always, hopefully everyone's doing excellent today. As we partake in this crazy game, for lack of a better term. So what I realized yesterday was that we could now do some of the hard mode missions. So that's about to go down. That's a lot of resource acquisition right there. But here, alright, everything else is in 12 minutes. Bet. Cool. Before we get there, of course, take care of the things that make the things to be taken care of. Oh snap. What? I think it's fine. Ooh-wee. I'm always paranoid to go draw some things simply because there's always something new coming out now, seemingly. For the longest time I've been trying to max out some of my weapon and some of my older hunters. I have a feeling the moment I try that, maybe somebody started doing backflips, talking about no, you should have saved it for so and so. I'll have to see, because I really do want to max out my stuff. One of these days. Go, mother. And he's dead. Yo, Joey, what? Popping out on Twitch of all things. Anniversary soon. I want 5 Leonards from the anniversary for real, for real. Oh, if it would be that simple. You think they'll be that generous? Then again, they could be, who knows? You know, maybe the good old whales have pleased them enough that they're willing to give out, you know, super freebies. Oh god. Oh, what the? I forgot that. had this thing on auto last time.
移動します。
Come on, come on. Get around.
咲き誇れ一族の栄光よ。
Excellent. Okay. That is an interesting amount of power. Which reminds me, I have to start actually grinding. Oh god! For the rest of the hunters. And it with the spirit ball. We didn't actually put him in overload. A bit awkward. Slightly over. Mission complete though. And we are so close to 123. Courtesy of the hard difficulty missions. Oh god, what the? Now is there gonna be a situation? Let me check something here. We are at max. Sweep whatever you can sweep. Sweep. And we go back. Give me some of that. I'm gonna take some of this. And okay. Wait. Okay. After I defeat these fools. Can we pause that? Okay. Let me get a charger. Lest we get caught slacking mid-fight. Alright. Should do with the cricket. You there? No, you. Alright, Gabe. You see me looking at this guy, right? What the? Alright. Sure. Do whatever you want. Why listen to my inputs? Keep it moving. I don't know why I thought this would be Baruka. PTSD. No, no. What? Did I dodge it then? Hit him with a boom. And with a bang. That's just GG. And I've also recently just found out what those damn flowers and envelopes and all that good stuff was for. So that's fun. Get me a little sweeps and we're out of here. There we go. Excellent. I think we already bought things here, right? Yeah. Anyways, we're too broke to afford anything in the first place. Let's just do this. Indeed. Bully him. What the? Okay. I'm pressing buttons. Game. We got a 5 flame spitter. Immediately switch up and absolutely destroy him. I'll play. GG Nori. Nice. I really should go and take a look. I think I've got a decent selection of the new items now, the new artifact. We could, you know, mess around and give some of my hunters that good. As it stands, I think only the overloaders, the elemental stackers, have the new stuff. Now, granted, not everyone's gonna get new stuff because some things are just meant for some individuals. Is there something for the break dodge team? The break damage. I don't remember. So cool. Yo, Jabon. What up? See you back on the main account now. Hell yeah. And another die. Alakazam. Alright. I didn't want to do it to you. But you have given me no choice. Okay. Alright. Sure. How are you doing, brother? I am doing excellent, G. And yourself? No! Excuse me. Whoever got overloaded must die. With immediate effect. Well. Bro, tomorrow weekly resets. Is it? Well. Hopefully I have done everything I needed to do. In preparation for all that nonsense. Let's go. The only sad part is that I can't really do. I mean, I can, but I can't do the new simulations. Them boys are still too difficult for me. So then, I can only imagine that means me simulation tickets are gonna go to waste. Granted, we can't just do the older ones. Bro, don't play Forbidden Library mode tomorrow before I join play other, but when I come play library I wanna see it. I mean, it depends when you come through. Can't exactly wait centuries, but we will put it off for a bit later. I don't know why you want to see library so much though, because what should I call this? I can only do so much in the library. I think I can only go to the second highest level. That ancient whatever option is out of my reach. Going through. Okay. That was completely unnecessary. And you know it. Could have just laid down and took a beating peacefully, but no. Gotta be difficult. I love other modes, close in the library for last, I guess, because the library mode is fun. Oh, fun, you say? I mean, I played it quite a bit. It is interesting, I suppose. But again, I think you're setting expectations a bit high. Equals, if I remember correctly, if I remember correctly. Understandable, understandable. I could only go to the one that required you to have 100 and something total power for each hunter for you to be able to play. The last one that required freaking hunters to have 300k TP. Oh, needless to say, was beyond me. So I don't mind. If you want to see Overseer's library, just know that we will not be playing it at the highest difficulty. As I said before, it had come to my attention that we can actually progress the hard mode with our current power, so that's what I'll be doing as much as I can up until we hit another roadblock or we complete it. Either way, whichever comes first. It's like a 4 month. I never done it pretty well because I never had to TP. Now I do, but I still 18 hunters in 3 elements. That's the thing. That's the setback. The fact that the thing expects you to have so many hunters at that level. It's crazy work. Now I could maybe, you know, if I really tried my best to push out, you know, 3 or maybe 4 hunters who would hit 300k. Like, and that's like if I use damn near everything. But now you talk about 18, goddamn. No. If I say David had boat in library with the 2, I could never catch that much TP. Alright. All I'm saying is, if people thought the option was there, they should know that it's not. That hard mode seems like a problem. You know what? Let's do this. For the fun of it. I get like 19 hunters with 4 element. I'm cooked for this time. It was 600 extra core points. We miss always. It's the name of the game. The name of the game. What can you do? Again, anything that is an inconvenience in some way, shape, or form. The game wants you to use cash. It's an incentivization of some sort. So those people who don't mind paying for convenience will do just that. Meanwhile, the rest of us peasants can only complain. $600 was 27k TP. Tragic. Which is why it's best to probably not even think about it. See, it's times like this when that saying has never been stronger. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, I won't need to be molding because I don't even concern myself about such things.
さっさと終わらせてやるよ。
Tragic indeed. Double flip.
やるか。丸見えだ。
All right,
無駄だ。
I can relax.
こっちの番だ。白。丸見えだ。影になる。白。
Brother, wait till you come down.
風よ。貫け。
Nice. I wonder if it has a limit on how many people it hits.
こっちの番だ。
What is it?
遅い。
All players who are regular have 20 hunters. We don't.
こっちの番だ。
Tragic stuff. Wait, how many hunters do I have? I don't think it'll be that difficult to get hunters, bro.
こっちの番だ。
Issue is getting good hunters. 'Cause, you know, there's still those E ranks at the bottom there. We'll get a hunter selector and in a evening, but no overload hunter is still better than anything. Way better. If you say it so.
悪くない戦いだった。
I'm just curious if are there even 18 super rare hunters of a specific kind, or super rare rather. Because I feel like eventually it's trying to force you to use even super rare hunters.
面白そうだ。
How much you have A3 at least is important. That's some whale speak right there, bro. That is simply beyond our pay grade.
丸見えだ。捉えた。経験値に勝ちません。つまらない相手だ。
Game sounds too much. Oh my god. Game sounds too much than your voice. That shouldn't be the case. Let's see. I did push my mic a bit further than it usually is. Okay. Oh my god. Let's say will summon even minus Sung Il 1, which is 650. So you see the problem then.
準備完了。
There's gonna be a lot of limitations on playing the
丸見えだ。
hard mode of thing, that library. It's only gonna be a select few individuals. The unfortunate thing of that is that I don't really care that I can't play that. The only unfortunate part is that you can't get the rewards for that thing. Right. So those rewards are just gonna be locked behind that difficulty. And the more tragic part of all is that it's not even like you know if you're capable of defeating that that whole section, that whole difficulty mode. It's literally a question of like the game won't even allow you to play it unless you meet the requirements of having all those hunters at that total power. So it's just rough. You find that you only need 3 hunters to complete that whole thing, but I guess it's part of it's the game system, I suppose. It just wants you to have all those hunters at that level. So I feel like library at difficult, bro, it's just for people who've like damn near collected everything in the game to mess around in. 520 read, 510 agree, so trying his best to convince him so it doesn't matter. I don't need to convince myself. It really doesn't. Not for me, at least. Like you would know that if you've seen me play. Do I look like some meta hunter? I'm all about the vibes, bro. All about the vibe. People are saying library is easy. They want to increase the difficulty. They must look at who said people are. Who are these quote-unquote people? Because that's a mistake the devs will be making horrendously, bro. Listening to the top 1% about how the game should be for majority who are casuals. That's how games die. Now, unless of course the top 1% are the whales. In that case, they must be willing to risk it all for that cash. But well, if I had a PC to play, I would say the same, but I don't, bro. I just don't. Not the tragedy right there. They have like almost 3.5 million TP. 3.5 freaking million. Those top 1% is important to them. They pay, we don't, and that's my point right there. If it just so happens the top 1% are the whales, then it's cooked. You know, money talks at the end of the day. And the devs will listen with open ears and even more open wallets. So with that in mind, all you can do is just suck it up. Suck it up and move on. I saw a dude having 68,000 attack on Hunter and 80,000 on GU. And you're gonna try and compete with that. Like, does that even make sense? As a free-to-play, do you know how long that will take you before you can reach such numbers? If ever, for some. Because I feel like on top of the insane grind. You'd have to have some insane luck as well. And grinding you can still handle. Luck is luck. You have no control over that thing. One at least I managed. Yeah, no. It's not to say it's impossible. I mean to say, do you know how long it will take? To get such power levels for a lot of hunters. I don't even know how the hell they get Jinwoo to 80. I mean, actually Untamed, I believe, managed some way, somehow as well. But then again, Untamed is a classic example. Okay, my boy no lifed the game since its inception. He was there with me during the day one phases. Difference is, he never took a year plus break from the game, whereas I did. So if you've been playing this game religiously since its inception, you know, you might have a greater chance. Problem is, a whale can stop this game yesterday, and today he's got the same power level as you. It's the only difference. Meanwhile, you've been playing this game for years. No bro, I'm blessed with knowledge. Taking attack is more than enough for me already. Truth is I can't. Hey, you do what you can, eh? You do what is within your means. Anything else is just doing too much. The issue people will be faced with, right, is how much is too much. Because the last thing, at least I would want, is finding myself like playing this game like it's a job now. Like I'm out here stressing about my total power and this and this and this. I have to get this at this time. If I don't get this, and all this and all this, oh no, I'm behind on this, bro. Now you know you're not even having fun. You're not even enjoying the game anymore. You're out of busy crunching numbers, stressing even. There is too much in life to stress about, bro. I'm not trying to stress in a game. I'm here to have fun. That's why I play a game, to relax. You couldn't just die with them. That's crazy. Bro, I once got so bored I started to leave. I started Bridge Soul Residence, and like, bro, it's so smooth and much better. Everything is same as SLA. You should try it. Yeah, I remember you say that, but then you did say it's also on PC, right? It's PC and mobile. I actually like that pay-to-win game. What game isn't pay-to-win in a gacha mechanic system situation? If at least the game is fun to play. At least. It still has that going for it. Also, pay-to-win games stay alive more than free-to-play. Hey,
丸見えだ捉えた
you ain't lying.
風よ
It's unfortunate but true. The flip. And
こっちの番だ砕けろ無駄
I
だ
mean, see, as no content made only for whales.
影になるか
I mean, I bet. But there is content that
悪くない
it's made to be easier for whales to do, rather than the free-to players. And there's that argument too.
それじゃあ行こ
You know, just because something is accessible by everyone doesn't mean everyone can, you know, access it.
う裏向け
Point in case the workshop of Free and Light, and even the I'll go so far as to say even the library, like the hard mode.
そこだ
Especially when the things have time limit.
雷霆雷撃弾白煙 裏向け
In any case,
雷霆雷撃
top 1k is just cosmetics.
切り刻んでやる 白煙
Huh?
食らえ
But other programming videos, other content, like I said, you can't do content at their power level.
白
It's
煙
better than not being able to do it at all.
雷霆雷撃弾
So the implication here is that there is content in Bleach
つまらない相手だ
that you can't do at all because you're not paying for it. Library hard mode is the main issue. Under 18 more entry and 24 extra buff. I mean, there we go. I mean, it would be so much more efficient for them to create just one power level for all content. It saves so much memory. But they give power levels exclusive to all players.
いつでも行ける
Yeah, the arguments are there. The arguments are there.
こっちの番だ無駄だ
The point of the matter is, well,
開けろこれで終わりだ
you can't separate one free-to-play game from another. You know, the moment it's free-to-play, it's innately bad. All that matters now, beyond that point, is just how much fun can you have in the game, personally, if you still want to play that game. How much fun can you create for yourself? Wanna do co-op? Yeah, we can do some co-op, but hold on. So you gotta clear my stuff out here. You know what? I'd like to clear this without any distractions. So let's rather do the co-op now. Get that sorted. Who have I not used here? And doesn't matter. Bro, I'm going out, man. Nice talking to you, dude. Likewise, bro. Have a good day. Appreciate you coming through. Man, I hope with the new artifacts it'll be easy to reach 341k for library. Hopefully, because the moment I saw that ancient option out there, I was like, they're not serious. They cannot be serious. 300k plus for like freaking 18 hunters. Who the hell is that nonsense? I did do the builds last month. Maybe I can swap in those to get the power. I won't try hard though. I got the top 6k. Hey! Look at you chilling now. Now you can enjoy the game at your leisure. Oh snap! I leveled up, I didn't see. Relax in the game, nice. Ew. Now if you can join. What the? And so the problems persist. Just before I go, oh, okay. That I'm on. The hell? Oh snap! They could reach battle tier 90. The architect.
こいつのレベルはかなり高そうだ。
Bring it.
こっちの番だ。大掃除。よこれると思う。砕けて。捕獲開始。
Oh my god! Hey, rot.
つまらない相手だ。
I'm shocked to actually you are doing some semblance of damage given the time. GG's around. Then I can only assume that was also your lost key, given you must be doing this core thing quite a bit. Before we carry on, let me just level up some people here. and just go completely broke. Whoa there, whoa there. Hold on. You know what? Let's leave it like this for now. Hey. I never use my keys with you. I did you to stack my entries. I need to get 200. Ah. First of all, the audacity. The shadows are done. Do all that again. No, I don't need to do this. I think I've met all the requirements. Bloop. And bloop. Get a weekly in there too. But I can get higher tier and get a way better rewards. Yeah, that is true. Does it make it less audacious though? Get that. Come here. Kanryo. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, I remember. I remember. Bloop. And get that in there too. Right. Back to my missions. I don't know when I plan, as I said before, I want to start giving the rest of my hunters the new gear. When that'll be, I don't know. We might start a bit today before we leave, or we might just do tomorrow, or freaking on the weekend. I don't know. We'll see.
準備完了。ウォーミングアップでもするか。切り刻んで砕けろ。風を貫け。こっちの番だ。捉えた。雷霆雷撃弾。
Okay. It should be easy for you. All hunters now just need one kind of set for you to do. And the right set, of course.
丸見えだ。 無駄だ。影になるか。
The set is not the issue. Never been the issue. It's always been the stats for me. So hopefully we've
悪くない戦いだった。
at least farmed enough to have a wide variety of options at our disposal. I haven't really checked how many of the new artifacts I have, so that's gonna be a whole new interesting prospect whenever I go find out. You can craft 4 perfect artifacts. Definitely. But again, I leave crafting out for when all options have been exalted. When there's literally no other option.
効率的に攻略しないとな。やるか。切り落とす。切り刻んでや。風を貫け。
Come on, come on.
砕けろ。切り落とす。
So save your level 1 artifact chips. Level 1 artifact chips. I mean, I don't remember using it, so they must be being saved. Nice. Man, half my message didn't go through. That makes so much sense now. You must be out here hyper typing, or YouTube just doesn't like you for whatever reason. Bada bap boom. Pow. Whoa, buddy. Relax. So this one. Alright. Now that's just cheating. I remember this. In a minute. Nice. Take this wound with you to the afterlife. Oh, it counted. Tragic. I'm really curious to see the power upgrades for all the hunters when they get these new items. I mean, I can really tell from the stackers that I gave this junk to. No, they be hitting like trucks. I mean, with Jinwoo, need I say more? I'm actually filled with some great anticipation.
丸見えだ遅い
What? There's an other crafting event coming tomorrow. You don't say.
お前の袴だ来帝来撃だ
And it's just a question of what rewards it will give that will incentivize the crafting. We shall see.
さて始めるとするか 丸見えだ無駄だこっちの番だ
Yeah, remember it's quite a long chapter.
切り刻んでよ丸見えだ遅い風よ貫け切り落とす遅い
Eh.
ここは任せ影になるか
Oh. Oh.
こっちの番だ途絶えたお
Eh? That hurts.
前来帝来撃だ丸見えだ風よこっちの番だ無駄だ
Have to get there. Was popping byward.
お前の袴だ
You can just craft with perfect decks for free to play full pieces. Oh my god. Oh geez. Oh no. So that doesn't gonna go it. But yeah, it's definitely worth checking out.
来帝来撃だそこだつまらない相手だ
What's good with you, bro? Doing story mode? That I am. That I am. The hard mode, story mode was the last one left in my case because for the longest time I was getting stuck. I didn't have the power to complete it. But as it were, recently seems I've attained quite a bit of power, so
悪くない戦いだ
it is rather simple now to progress. How perfect. Yeah, supposedly people are gonna get some good rewards with this new event. We shall have to wait and see. How perfect are the stats? That's up to Amon's explanation then. I would not know how perfect they are. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. So I'm curious, once you've completed the hard mode and everything, will the extreme mode or whatever the case may be just automatically be available? What is pissing me off here is just how the camera just messes up when you fight this guy. Yes, interesting. Not that I'll do it, but interesting nonetheless. I think you have to beat this boss. Nah. Do you? I mean, seems like there's still a bit more acts afterwards. The hell? On how more than it has come. Huh. I mean, we'll see it when we see it, yeah. At the end of the day. We're already going on with the trend, so we might as well keep it going. What the hell is that? Do that. Cool. The extreme have shown. I didn't see it at all. That's cool. Given its requirements though, it's gonna be chilling there for a while before we even look in its direction. Just check it out. I will definitely check it out at some point. Oh god. I might even check it out after we're done here.
つまらない相手だ。
Step this quick. Okay, blah blah blah. Oh, there it is. Wait a minute, it's expert. What's the, why is there only 268? Interesting. What are the rewards? Debut, Bling, and Bloom. Oh, interesting. Thanks for years ago, yeah. I was about to be looking for extreme out here. How perfect the stats depends on how many artifact chips you have. You have daily chips, a pretty main stat, and then keep rolling until you get whatever you want. Usually, wow. That indeed depends on how much you're willing to burn. They release the chapters every 2 months because they have no other content to give us. Oh, tragic. Tragic. But then again, not altogether unheard of. You know, I mean, there's only so much to the story. You can't just go around making up a new story. What they could have done though is just give really cool rewards for that expert mode. Sudden alliance. Hey. Excellent. Check up there. Is essence stones 2,500 each, but tough to get. As in 2,500 per chapter.
加減になるか。つまらない相手だ。
So if answer stones, yeah, I'm aware. I'm saying 2,500 essence stones per chapter or what? Like, do you do this chapter and get 2.5 in this, considering, right, the limitations of the chapters, or is it still normal where you just keep getting points and then you will just keep getting those 2.5s? Well, what you get for how many golden cups you have? Aha. So then it's still the same.
経験値が稼げそうだ。
I would have thought it would be more lenient considering it's the expert mode. But then again, I suppose expert mode, so they want to test your metal.
これで終わりだ。
待ってください。
遅い。逃がすか。咲き誇れ。一瞬で
Okay.
切り刻んでやる。
Was not aiming for that person, but cool. Nah, not SLA.
そこだ。
Can never be easy.
こっちの番だ。途絶えた。集中。
It can never be easy.
遊びはここまでだけ。咲き誇れ。俺のサポートが必要だ。
I mean, it is what it is, eh?
切り刻んでやる。遅い。一瞬で。
The option is there.
ここがお前の墓場だ。
Feel like all that will really help though at this point is what do I call this, making people prepare for whatever new content might come later, because the people who can achieve such feats might probably have everything they need thus far.
悪くない戦いだった。
So those essences won't mean much to them right now. It is what it is. It is what it is indeed. If anything, it will be a nice way to test your current limits whenever you start leveling up. You're curious to see how strong you become, you just keep going to test yourself. In that expert mode.
丸見えだ。こっちの番だ。丸見えだ。咲き誇れ。釈迦の園。こっちの番だ。おや。丸見えだ。途絶えた。 こっちの番だ。咲き誇れ。
Yo, Untamed.
丸見えだ。
Oh, that.
遅い。
What is up?
切り
Okay.
刻んだよ。
Taking shots to the face.
これで
Excellent.
終わりだ。こっちの番だ。無駄だ。一心切り刻んでやる。咲き誇れ。
Man, I've been so lazy to progress in SLA. That is a sentiment I hear a lot these days.
丸見えだ。遅い。もらった。
Gay. The hell?
つまらない相手だ。
I mean, it's been 2 years for me already. Facts? It's been 2 years for you and me both. The fatigue will ultimately set in. Hell, it's certain for me much earlier even. Me too, I'm only playing so I'll have resources to get you.
普段と同じようにしてくれ。
Everyone is just shuffling ahead at this point. Motivated by
経験値が
that last push.
切り刻んでやる。
Reach the point where you're gonna start holding your essence.
釈迦の園。
Does not sound like a bad idea.
どうだいた。集中。
Especially if you've done everything you can do, you know. Within the game.
こっちの番だ。無駄だ。丸見えだ。咲き誇れ。釈迦の園。集中。もらった。
Mm. The lamentation. The quandary that is picking which hunter to take and which to leave. Damn. There's already pre-plans to skip mofos. All for the glorious Liu. It's a good thing Sugimoto came early. should have been reps, my boy.
一心切り刻んでよ咲き誇れ
If Blue's not good, I'll crush her. Valid crush her. Gibbon came back from the dead just to iterate that, you know, Lee will be a beast.
つまらない相手だ
It seems unlikely that they're gonna make Liu bad. It seems unlikely. Undead. This game doesn't treat national level hunters like they deserve. Too true. Look what they did to my boy Reed out here. It's rough. They'll give special attention to Liu. He is the hype. He is the hype. The mere mention of that man's name summons fans in droves. Hell, the mere mention of his name brought Gibbon out of nowhere. Spawned that mofo from the shadows. It's that powerful.
一心で切り刻んで
We are always lurking. And that's how we always appreciate our shadow.
咲き誇れ釈迦の園無駄だ
Yeah.
こっちの番だほら
Who's going alone? Huh? Going alone, what?
遊びはここまで燃えやまとうだいだ燃えや
Solo mode, Edge of Dreams.
一心でほら
Ah, speaking of, I watched your freaking video on tape.
お前の袴だ
When you were doing that tier 18 nightmare thing about. There was quite a bit of damage being pumped out there by a singular individual.
そこだ燃えや砕け散るこっちの番だ遅い遅い
Now, my understanding is that it's difficult to go in alone, as
悪くない
Aman is fighting for his life, trying to understand how. I always go alone. He got 2 fight panels in one GG. So they cuck him in the manhwa itself and the game. Tragedy on all sides. I mean, all the Hunter origin story, manhwa canon, they come from the author. Good old read. I saw whales, but no one doing GH, so somehow you enter alone. Oh, snap. So it's a forced entry. Ah, interesting. Bro, that video was with all the gear. Well, damn. Hey, look at you flexing. I only imagine it only gets easier now. The damage is crazy. I mean, I don't doubt it. I myself am out here doing damage I've never seen before. Never have I been so chilled doing a quote-unquote hard mission till this point. Who the hell? I've not reached tier 80. I'm at tier 72 and I love to go with someone, but the game never lets me. Does the game allow you to join if you're still below tier 80 though? Even if you've got someone who isn't tier 80? I'd like that. I assumed you both have to be tier 80 to join. Less than 10 seconds alone and it's done. New game makes the story easy. Definitely. Definitely. I don't know about expert mode, but hard mode so far is not seeming like an issue. Go. Yeah, you have to be tier 80. Yeah, I thought as much. I still remember there was a limitation. You, even if you with someone who's on the same level, who's on the required level, it will not allow you. I'm pretty sure at some point we tried that, trying to go to tier 50 when I was still like in the 30s, tier 30s. And the game was like, no sir, no siree. You gotta be both on the same level, which is crazy to think, because if one person can do it so easily alone, how much more when there's two tier 80s? Or does it make it more difficult? Does it scale with how many people are in the dungeon? Have I been playing with the wrong element this whole time? We don't have a stacker here, so we just go with what we go. But tier 50 is super easy, boss really no damage. Alright, let's relax, y'all. Alright. There are still some low level people who are struggling with tier 50 out there. Ah, so da.
わかってるわよ。
丸見えだ。遅い。
そうから言うらさい。
邪魔だ。一瞬で切り刻んでやる。これで当たれ。
Is an interesting feeling. Playing the light element after some time. I've tried to Kuro, I have lag. True. That thing limited you heavily. Considering your level.
こっちの番だ。遅い。遊びは丸見えだ。
Oh, see.
お前の袴だ。
Yeah. Can you imagine there's some lurkers out there who are fighting for their lives? Hitting that tier 50 and you are talking about, bruh, I do that thing in my sleep. I get one who's struggling with that is trash. Such insensitive notions. Honestly, I can auto that ish. Just absolute savagery right now. Absolute savagery. Not the AI. The trash AI doing the job. Really swift around. How join your tier 50? Does Bayern even need tier 50 still? So it's when you're dealing with other people that you get lag, or a lot of lag. I mean, which makes sense. You all are entering a server together, so now there's gonna be that disparity, especially when you're playing with people from different countries and all that. It depends on the net code of the game. And since you're suffering so much lag, it serves to imply that the net code is not that good. And if the net code is not that good, that means your internet has to be amazing to survive. I'm not joining Kuro's guild. Okay, first of all, my guild is for the people to chill and just vibe, you know. I'm pretty sure, as far as I know, I'm the only one who does the guild boss. I think Blind does it too. It never really shows me how many people have done the missions within the guild, but at most it will probably be 2. So if you're looking for a try hard sweat guild and all that good stuff, My guild ain't it. Active members, yeah, no, bro. There's like, on a good day, probably two. Okay, if your guild has problems, my guild will be considered hopeless in comparison. At that point, you'll be better off making your own guild. Okay. That was jokes. The audacity. Caught my boy slacking. Tragic. His only crime was being weak. As if the boss won't die as well. I just left a guild that looks like all better than Kuro's guild and my friend. What? Guild have reached level 10. Definitely. Most definitely, bro. I mean, it doesn't take a lot for a guild to be better than mine. Again, I disappeared for like centuries. Most specifically around the time, you know, guilds and stuff were introduced. So instead of, you know, nurturing my guild and all that, it was just kind of chilling there. So there is nothing spectacular going on there. Damn. Just started off braving that scooter. For my guild, It's fighting for my life to understand that one. But yeah, the thing is, if you can find a lot of people who are, but nah, if you are in a hurry, the quickest way would be to just, you know, find another active guild and just shuffle your way in there. The other option, which is the option I would very much prefer just because of my personality, would be to just find other people who are just wandering around and strengthen the guild bit by bit. Oh my god, we're about to hit 124. Let's all join. That's one way of doing it. Problem is, a lot of you overachievers are in already active guilds or are looking for a high level active guild already, right? So I can only imagine the notion of, you know, building a guild from the ground up would be rough for some of you. What's curious is that you're not the only one, Brian, who's complaining about guild issues. Last I checked, Aman was also having problems with his guild too. So it seems like guild issues are prevalent. I wonder if I'd be a good addition, like recruiting hunters. Wonder what rank I'd be. But with your current antics, you would have to be the national ranks. At least. Having more fools like y'all within a guild would be like the selling point for any people, any stragglers looking for guilds. They'll be more inclined to join. Sounds fun if we have some new players that actually want to try hard. You'd be surprised. In the past few weeks, there've been, you know, some individual who passed by here asking about how to grow stronger, what to build, how to build on Jinwoo, etc., etc. I did try to direct them to some of y'all to give them some tips. But needless to say, there are some new players out there who do like the try-hard method, who would be interested in that. And on a personal note, it's always nice to see something grow from the ground up. You know, it's one thing to join a group that's already, you know, high level and all that good stuff, but knowing that you were part of that group to grow it to its current level is always nice. Where do you find what? After guild reset, I'll join. Just gonna claim my guild rewards. Alright. That is gonna be interesting. We might see a shift in the ranks. Because every time I look at the ranks, you know, with the guild boss and all that stuff, I'll always be in the top up until the whole squad in the other guilds start participating. It's gonna be an interesting prospect. Join which guild? My guild, supposedly. My humble guild. How much more of this? Hmm. Okay. What level is your guild? Some kind of low level. I don't know. But it's
さっさと終わらせて
damn near all the way back there. If I remember correctly, it was something like freaking
遅い丸見えだ
D or C or something.
当たれ集中押して
先行の一撃
砕け散れおい呼んだか
Step into the light, bro. What? Alright.
こっちの番だ
Okay, sure. Level 2, there it is. Can always leave it to Amon
丸見えだ途絶えた
to come through that information.
お前の袴だ
Because the guild I'm in now is S3 or S2, so at least we can build the guild level fast. Not dead. Good flip.
一瞬響きなんだよこっちの番だ
Alright, so come here.
丸見えだこっちの番だ押して無駄だせい
Isn't this alright?
そこだ連行の連撃決めます砕け散れ 丸見えだ途絶えた集中
Put it, what was it again? Prove it. We'll just go into the thing. This is washed anyway. Let's just leave here. I'll put the guild on screen. We'll come back for this another time. About that time anyway. I was getting a bit too invested. Hell is it? Yes, yes, yes. There it is. Yeah. Take this with me. Yes, Kaga village. Kage. Go to your guild store. Kaga village, that it is. It is. But yeah, that's what we got. Okay, no problem. I can manage. All right.
俺に用事で
Interesting. Interesting. I guess I'll see y'all if and when y'all join. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Like that. Put that in. I mean, if anything else, you'll know that I'm always active there. So there'll always be me. And given that there'll be a lot of people participating, it should not take too long for the guild to then automatically
お
grow.
時間よろしいですか
Mm,
こんにちは。
mm,
ありがとう。
gozaimasu. Alright. Yeah.